I did my best to explain the situation to Iori. You're saying you, Problem Solver 68, and a video student aren't after the money inside the offering box, but rather you're trying to retrieve it with good intentions? Do you seriously expect me to believe that? Please believe me. Yeah, it's useless trying to explain team things to Perfect Team. Too pig-headed to listen. To be fair, Shinatsu and Hina would actually understand. What is this? What did you just say? What's the situation, Iori? Have you apprehended the troublemakers going after the offering box? Go. No, not yet. Just a little bit longer. Kinda got sidetracked. Sidetracked? Did the Kurokame gang interfere? We will see this game name a lot. We've never done anything with them. It actually is one of those weird, when are we gonna get to the fireworks factory situations? This also is more. When are we gonna get to the fireworks factory? Not quite. It was Problem Solver 68 Sensei. You're the one who's interfering with us. We didn't do anything. Did you say Problem Solver 68 Sensei? Hi, Akko. Oh, Happy New Year. What are you doing here, Sensei? Wait, would someone please explain what's going on? I wouldn't say she's muscle-headed. She's pig-headed. So, Problem Solver 68 drags Sensei into their mess and are attempting to retrieve the offering box. I don't know whether to call that clever or devious. Devious? You almost have too much time on your hands to have nothing better to do in years than pick on innocent bystanders. Well, you certainly know how to put venom behind your words, don't you, Kayako? You'll have to forgive me. My patience is running thin. I could say it's the same. This is another when are we gonna get to the fireworks factory thing? Cause it's like there's something between Kayako and Akko that happened. What the fuck is it? This one actually irritates me way more than the Kurokami gang because it's like there's so much referencing it for it. Like they mention Kurokami gang a lot, but it's like Akko and Kayako basically nipping at each other. That's way more fucking interesting. When are we going to get that? Ooh, can you feel the sparks flying? Huh? So, very well then. Iori, your instructions were to detain any troublemakers. I never said something about coming into conflict with Chalet. It's beyond me why you choose to waste your time like this. Perhaps you enjoy perfect teamwork so much that you don't want to go home on New Year's Day. You've got to be kidding me. This is the thanks you get for working on a holiday? You're the one who dumped all this work on me. Now it's my fault? And what have you been doing this whole time? Collecting information on this incident, obviously. The Kaitengers are stealing the offering box and there's only one piece of the puzzle. There's something greater at work here. Where are you going with this? Allow me to explain. The Daikichiren event itself is a scam involving an organization known as the Kurokame Gang. What? This is Kurokame Gang. The crime syndicate. Daikichiren is a money laundering business of theirs. The offering box was used to launder illegal funds for the Kurokame Gang. It's a simple trick, really. Large amounts of legally gained money are transferred by way of the offering box. That prevents a paper trail, thus avoiding the watchful eye of law enforcement agencies such as Valkyrie Police School. They also took advantage of the holiday. New Year's is when people are at their most likely to make cash offerings, large ones at that. Though this method does have its limits, they can still draw unwanted attention if they pulled in too much money. That's why they devised a countermeasure. What kind of countermeasure? The viral marketing they've been doing with the mass media and online. If you wish it, you'll get it. A silly slogan. But I'll give credit where it's due. It certainly caught on, especially on social media. Things like that always manage to reel in empty-headed nitwits. And because of that, they've exponentially increased the number of people visiting to make large offerings. There's no telling how much money they managed to collect by now. It also obfuscates how much it was laundered in the first place. Like hiding a tree in the forest. Well done, Kaiko. I knew you'd figure it out. So I want your praise. Think about it, even the name Daki Cheating is strange. It means a tale of great success. Not to mention the tacky slogan. They were playing into the rumors all along. It was part of the viral marketing strategy. Wait, does that mean the part about evil spirits reversing the fortunes people's wishes was also a lie? Evil spirits? What are you talking about? I mean, of course, it was all a scam from the very beginning. I knew that. The manager said whoever retrieved the offering box would get to keep the money. What about that? It was likely a ploy to keep the police from getting involved. By turning the chase into part of the event itself, it shifts from a potential criminal matter to a publicity stunt. You've got to be kidding me. You even accounted for something like that. Talk about covering your bases. Then maybe money was all that the Kurokami gang was after. So you're telling me I was hired to be Miko for a freaking crime syndicate? You gotta be kidding me. Who makes Mikos launder money? Seriously, that's just wrong. It was just an ordinary shrine before the Kurokami gang took over. So hiring Mikos was probably standard practice. I'd be proud to see you be such a passionate Miko. But you knock it off. It's not like I care that much about this job. It doesn't bother me as long as I get paid at the end of the day. So I'll take the compliment, I guess. This mean the Katayangers knew all along? That's one way to look at it, but it depends on how you want to find justice. Perhaps they wanted to steal from the rich and give it to poor. Yeah, luckily this is the second to last time she will get scammed. She never will get scammed again. That we know of. Until the next Abitos event. Possibly. The Katayangers are mystery wrapped in enigma. It's pointless to try to understand their motives. The only thing that matters is dealing with the chaos surrounding Gehenna Academy. That's where the prefect team comes in. Precisely. The president is away at the moment, so taking care of any nuisances is our responsibility. Be it the Katayangers, Kurokami gang, or any other miscreants. Waste enough time with them, Yori. Please focus on the other troublemakers. As for you, Sensei. Don't you ever learn? Here you are, selflessly involving yourself in yet another incident. You really are too kind for your own good. But then, until we meet again. Akko always want to talk. She's always cracking the whip. Hey, problem solver. Did you hear that? We got our eye on you. Stay out of trouble unless you want to be next. Let's go, everyone. We're leaving. Happy New Year, Sensei. Yes. Bye, Yori. Yeah, like you said. And story also basically makes mention of her getting the germanium bracelets. So 3 times. We still don't know if she will get scammed again. Prefect team was gone as suddenly as they appeared. Reason to reclaim. What do you say we go over the situation again? Sure. The incident started with the Katayangers stealing Daki Chiden's offering box in the name of justice, which led to other factions to the prefect team getting involved. Now we know New Year's event and offering box are part of a large-scale scam by the Kurokami gang and crime syndicate. What a strange turn of events. Why'd I have to get caught up in something like this on New Year's? I, for one, couldn't be happier. Boss, what's got you so happy, Ara? Well, it's just that Oh, I get it. Your lead, your wish won't be reversed. Don't tell me. Boss, is that the reason we've been chasing after the offering box this whole time? No. I just didn't want to start off with a bad foot. The last thing anyone wants is a bad omen to begin the year. No wonder you were concentrating so hard when you made your wish. No, I was just, Mitsuki, but it's easy to understand how Aru feels. So what do we do now? If it's a scam, should we just call it quits? Better yet, why don't we keep what's inside the box now that we know the truth? Well, boss, that's your call. We'll continue the chase. You all made wishes too, didn't you? There must be something you each wish to achieve this year. And you each spent your precious offering hoping it would come true. Isn't that right? I want to remind Mitsuki put in fake money. Kayako, Aru, and Haruka put in legit money. Mitsuki just went, lol. Just double flip the bird. What do you sacrifice the budget for your hobby to do so? Another of you gave away your disposable income from working overnight at the construction site. Haru. Haru doesn't seem that I'm beating up over it though. I put in play money anyway. So what if we played right? So what if we played right into some crime syndicate scammer and made fools up by a gang of costume weirdos? The wishes we made were still genuine. I won't allow them to be in vain. Aru, you're so considerate. That's just like her, isn't it? Always full of surprises. Boss does make some good points, you know. Yep, that's the Aru I know. Our goal remains the same. We'll reclaim the offering box and take it back to the shrine. Any objections? There was no other choice as far as I'm concerned. Sounds like fun. Simon! Yes! Okay. You don't have to make it sound like an ultimatum. Let's go, everyone. By the way, does anyone know which way the Katangers went? It's just like you'd ask the empty-ended question after all that. Well, there are clues at least. Good work, Kaiko. This is my reliable department head. Okay, just calm down. Based on what we learned from pre-victing about the Kurokami gang's money laundering, I have an idea where the Katangers are going with the offering box. Only one place comes to mind. The black market. We must have thrown him off our trail by now. Stop right there. What? How did you find us? Our escape route is perfect. Wow, Kaiko was right on the money. Like I said, only one place came to mind. The Katangers knew they were making off dirty money from the start. The best place to take something that shady is somewhere just illicit, such as the black market. I'm sure the Perfect Team will figure that out before long. And yet we still beat them to the punch thanks to you. Well done, Kaiko. Back to business. Hand over that offering box now. I thought you might say that in your dreams. What? We stole the offering box fair and square. That means it's Katanger money, and you can't have it. I don't think that's what Heroes Justice would say. Of course it is. We're heroes. We said it. Therefore, it is justice. It's come to this. Fight it with everything you have for the sake of our dream. Dreams this, shoot you that. Oh, tonight sounds like a broken record. If a fight is what you want, then a fight is what you'll get. Let's go. In a Pinch, Part 1. They got us. Our dream. What do we do now, Red? How can this be? How could our justice been stomped out by these villains? I think we won. We did it, Aru. Was that the last of them? Why are you guys so tired? That was easier than I thought. A win's a win. I'd rather not drag it out any longer than we have to. Well done, everyone. That was excellent teamwork. Our +1 included. Oh, we can't forget you, Sensei. Your orders were excellent as usual. Things went even more smoothly with you at the helm. You have my thanks. I'm proud to have you as one of our business partners. It's gonna make me blush. Now then, all that's left is collect the offering box from them. Thank you so much for saving us the trouble. Yeah, she's, well, not fully tired of everyone's shit. What is it now? Aru, look over there. Kamachima Goro! Remember, the Kurakami gang, this is a money laundering scam from the Kurakami gang, so basically, we weren't done when we dealt with the Katingers. Managed to wrestle our offering box away from those hooligans. I don't know how to thank you. Wait, you... I just Daki cheated. Oh, an outfit. You perhaps one of the part-timers? Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Not only have you been helping us around the shrine, you even assisted in retrieving the offering box. I'll be sure to reward each of you later. Now, if you'll kindly hand over the offering box, stop right there. Whatever seems to be the matter. You said in that interview that whoever retrieved the offering box could have what's inside. Wasn't that the rule? That's right, I almost forgot about that. Right, you said on that broadcast. Yet here you are, trying to make off with it now. Why the sudden change of heart? I did say something like that, didn't I? We see, the thing is... Nondescript Kaiser soldiers! I always will make that joke whenever we see those. But yeah, it's the same fucking portrait as the Kaiser, just painted red. Where did they come from? They got to jump on us, huh? Are you looking for a fight? Things would have been much simpler if you simply forgotten what I said in that interview. You have no one to blame but yourselves for making this more complicated than it had to be. I'm afraid you forced my hand. Also, notice that his tag is now Kurokame Gang. I knew it. You were never going to honor what you said in that interview to begin with. Why say something like that in the first place? On video, no less. Someone's never heard of basically just about lying. I'm not talking about Kaiko, because of the same tactic as before. They're using mass media and social networks to manipulate everyone, which let them get what they wanted without getting their hands dirty. You were lying on the internet? Who would do such a thing? I have this screenshot saved in my folders because it's such a good reaction image. It is such a good reaction image because it carries as much energy as how could someone lie on the internet from Arthur. It's one of my favorite ones. Well, yes, I was so easy to manipulate the media. All I do is tell a little white lie about gifting the offering box to whoever recovered it, and look what happened. Free labor from all over Kivotos volunteered to do my dirty work for me. It's like that, the offering box is back in my hands. All we cared about was getting the offering box back. Using the media was the best way to achieve it. All day's work for the Kurokami gang, huh? Quick on the uptake. I like that. More than that, we already figured out everything. We know Daikishin's offering box is used for laundering dirty money. Good. That simplifies things. Huh? Now you know we're criminals. We can drop all pretense to deal with this the easy way. Here they come. What? In a Pinch, Part 2. They just keep coming. There's no end to them. What should we do, Aru? Aru, don't look at me! There's still too many of them! We're completely outnumbered! This will teach you to underestimate the rulers of Komodos' underworld Kurokami gang. Even though you'll never see us again. What the? We weren't exactly equipped for this. That should just about do it. Big trouble, boss. The Tigers managed to get away while we weren't looking. That doesn't matter. We have what we came for. The offering box. Actually, this works to our advantage. All those soldiers still think they have the box. Continue chasing them now. We walk away from this mess without a care in the world. It's as soon as we figure out what to do with this trash we litter the streets with. You won't get away with this. Perhaps not. It's only a matter of time before someone pieces things together. But so what? We'll be long gone by then. Even when we're exposed, we simply pack up shop and do the same in another district under new guys. Where should we go next? In Kyoko? Perhaps Wild Hunt? This is the first time we ever hear of Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt is an art-based academy. We've only gotten 2 events, and both of them were this past year. For the record, I'm going... Also, hey, Thorn. Also, for the record, this event came out in 2001. The original run for this. So we've had 4 fucking years of Wild Hunt being literally just nameless, being basically just not knowing about this. We have had an event where we meet a student from Wild Hunt, but nothing from Wild Hunt until this year. I don't know. Trinity these dweeb team with not even wealthy girls. You're just brimming with confidence, are you? Should I not be? Well, there's no shortage of bullets who believe in everything they read online. Wish you you'll get it. Seriously now. Our business will prosper forever and ever, so as long as they're easy marks for us to target. Even if we disappear. We're unloading the offering box in our getaway car boss. Let's be off then. There's still much we have to do before sunrise. Wait! I'll let the others handle it from here. You kids have no one to blame but yourselves for getting involved with our business. Blame how fucking stupid Nexon is. Like, I swear to God, Nexon fucking sucks. Is a bad company. I love this game, but Jesus fucking Christ, Nexon is my is honestly tied with EA for. You people should be shut down. You heard what the boss said. This is what you get for sticking your nose where they don't belong. We're gonna enjoy this. What are we gonna do? Looks like we're in a pinch. What do we do, Sensei? Everyone, calm down. It's okay. How can you say that right now? Who's there? Gee, I wonder. I know that voice. You really didn't think that we weren't going to see the rest of the Abitos gangs, did ya? Guess you could say I'm a hero here to save our underclassmen or friends. Machino! Hey, Sensei. It's been ages. Here's another year, am I right? Anyway, what do you say we take care of these whippersnappers before we catch up? Foreclosure task force? Assemble. You really didn't think we wouldn't see the rest of the Vitos girls, did ya? Really so strong. Hey, I may be getting up there in years, but I still got it, you know? Backup. Requesting backup. Again? It's never going to end. No one ever teach you that ganging up on others isn't fair. Gah. Gallon gun? That must mean. It did say it did for Foreclosure Task Force. Nomi, you're here too? Sorry kept you waiting, Serica. It's good to see y'all again. Wait, you don't mean... Hi, Serica. Even Chiroko's here? What's going on? Why are all of you here? That's what we want to know. Why is Serica hanging out with you problem solver folks? Not to mention Sensei. I really gave my own bones a shock, you know? How'd you find us anyway? Serica shot us a message. I did? Oh. Yeah, after we just randomly took out those part-timers. She was stopped, but she hit send right then. Right before she was stopped. That's why you came? Not only that, we also saw the Trident. Serica works out on TV. Looked like things are really popping off. No, and Serica, we figured she'd be in danger. Joe always seems to follow her. Tell me how you really feel, why don't ya? All it took was a single message for you to come running to save your friend. You look like you're about to move to tears, Aru. Don't be ridiculous. I just got some dust in my eye, that's all. Also, we are on the broadcast that whoever received the offering box would get to keep it. So we came prepared. Why did you have to bring that with you? For the operation, obviously. Also, they turned her and Shiroko's backdrop to Mass High School Girl. This won't be the last time we'll be seeing these masks, by the way. It won't be. Well, about that. Offering box was a total scam. Scam? You're the guest. So the real villains here aren't the Tigers, but the Kurikami gang. Talk about a mess. Well, adults can be cold, cruel, and hard. They're despicable. They're swindling money out of innocent people. Isn't that right, Shiroko? Take that fucking mask off your head, Shiroko! The Office Box was a scam? You okay, Shiroko? Poor thing really got her hopes up. It was a ruse from the very beginning. They're going to pay for this. Take that fucking mask off, Shiroko! That's right, they will. We're not going to let them get away with it. I see we need to teach that to Dakichida and manager a lesson. So with that in mind, can we count on your help? Ooh, are you suggesting we team them up again? Yes, they're small fry, but they do have the advantage in numbers. We could use the extra firepower. We don't really have a reason to turn you down, so... Right, let's do this for Serica and to cheer up Shiroko. I was gonna say it again. I'll be fine. I'm not that disappointed or anything. Sure, whatever you say. Let's get payback already, either way. Count this old timer in. Good. Then let's see what you can do. Why are you wearing that mask, Ayane? Why are you wearing your fucking mask? Come in. Is everyone alright? I wasn't able to reestablish communications until just now. Took you long enough, Ayane. Wait, why are you wearing your mask too? Oh, Shiroko said I would need it. Change of plans. Take it off for now. What? It isn't Little Miss Four Eyes. Now the gang's all here, sorta. I think it's time to put on the finishing touches. What are you up to, Mitsuki? Oh, nothing. Combining our forces for counterattack sounds fun by itself. But I think there's something else I could do to spice things up. There, upload complete. What did you just do? It'd be a shame to keep all the fun for ourselves, don't you think? So I did something to keep things interesting. There they are. Capture them. Let the games resume. Right, Sensei? Commence the counterattack. Everything's going smoothly. We claim the offering box and the Tigers continue to be the preferred diversion. All that's left in you now. As things are on our end, disappear and begin again. We got a situation, boss. Haven't you ever heard of knocking? This better be good. My apologies, but you must turn on the news right away. This is Shinon from Chrono School Journalism. We have breaking news on tonight's big story. There's an uproar taking place at Dakichidan. Let's look in. What? The offering box was scammed from the beginning? What about all the rumors on social media? I demand a refund. Want to know how it came to this? It was all thanks to this video recently uploaded to social media. Perhaps not. It's only... yeah. Now you realize what Mitsuki did. Now you realize what Mitsuki did. Using social media can come back and bite you. As you can see, these remarks have sparked an outrage. And is what's in the video the truth? Has Dakichidan tricked the masses? The Chrono School Journalism tends to go directly to the source to discover the truth. What? What is the meaning of this? Eh boy, it's utter chaos here. Everyone is irate. Now it feels like a real festival. That's more like it. You were filming the whole time? Of course. What else was gonna do when that manager guy kept going on and on about how the world is full of idiots who believe everything they hear online? So you turn his own words against him. I couldn't let him get away with disrespecting our and my problem solver friends, so I filmed him thinking it would come in handy. And look at how interesting everything turned out. Utsuki. I should have known it was her doing. Well, at least it took Ayane a shorter time to remove her mask. I was only getting larger. Things are getting out of hand there. It will be too crowded if we enter through the front. That'll make capturing the manager more difficult. I have an idea. There are two entrances to Dakichidan. If we push our way through the front, then the Kurokami gang's sure to try escaping out the back. We can use that to our advantage. Excellent. It pays to have former employee in our corner. Did you have to mention the former part? At least let me collect my final paycheck first. Okay, let's divide into two teams then. How about we take the front and Problem Star will cover the rear? You go with them too, Sarika. That sounds good to me. We'll handle things here. I promise to avenge the poor offering box. Right. Good luck, you three. We and Sensei will be sure to stop the manager in his tracks. Boss's orders? Alright. Understood. Attack, ladies. Dakichidan Battle 1. We're still on this, by the way. Boss, a firefighter's broken out the front entrance. It's only a matter of time before they push into the office at this rate. Damn it. How dare these cretins interfere with our business? I expected to do this so soon, but very well. The time has come for us to make our escape with the offering box. Stop right there. You again. Are you the ones responsible for this uprising? Who else? This is your comeuppance for calling us fools who believe everything we read online. Let's see how you like it when the social media mob turns on you. I think this is what they call it being cancelled. And you deserve it for being anti-labor too. How dare you take advantage of part-timer? You're gonna pay. Yeah, impudent little. Request backup. Send all forces. Yeah. Crushing a small team like yours will be simple with the blind might of the Kurokami gang. Boss? Our forces are still being held up by the seats at the front entrance. Yes. Here we go. Time to punish some bad guys. You'll pay for trampling on people's dreams. I think you're warming your own dreams, Shiroko. What is this called anyone who's not the front entrance? That's the thing. It's not just the front entrance. Why is it breaking out everywhere? The Kurokami gang. They'll pay for the commotion they caused on New Year's. Surround them. Show them what happens when you force us to work overtime on a holiday. Yes. Oh, Akko actually showed up in person. It's kind of funny that it's like we had a call the first time, but when it's time for things to go down, oh, Akko's here in person. I understand how Iori feels, but does she really have to air the prefect team's dirty laundry in public like that? Well, it is a holiday, so let it slide. Maybe this will prove good stress relief for her. Good luck, Kurokami gang. You're going to need it. What? How has this happened? Do you want to know? It should be obvious by now. It's because you dared to cross Problem Solver 68. Are you so cool? I think she's exaggerating just a little. But that's just how she is. Nothing can stop Arya when she gets on a roll. Has anyone ever told you guys that your boss might be too brazen for her own good? I heard that, you know. This is our chance to show them what we're made of. It's time to get to work. That goes for you too, Sensei. Right, let's do this. Dakichinen Battle 2. Yeah, this actually is a really long one. After a fierce battle with the Kurokami gang. This can't be! How could we lose? We won! That was incredible, Aru. It's finally over. Looky here! I found the offering box. Great work, everyone. I beat. Nice work, everyone. Seconded. You were all fantastic. Yeah, it's finally over, too. About the offering box. Don't even think about it, Shiroko. Everything needs to go back to its rightful owners. I knew that. Then stop staring at it so longingly. Yep, it's about time we went home and got to bed. Good luck with the rest of your ship, Serika. Toodle, Sensei. See you guys later. Let's put the offering box back where it belongs. Oh, yeah. Good thinking. That was the whole point of this. Don't tell me you're having second thoughts, Aru. Of course not. Who do you take me for? It's as I said from the very beginning. The offering box. The offering box log has been... What the? Blue-shaped bullet hit during the fight? Wait, look what's inside. Yeah, there's nothing. It's empty. What? How'd that happen? You have to be kidding me. That sounds like... Ha! The heroes of justice have arrived. The Contingers. Just great. You didn't think we were done with these idiots, did you? Let's finish this, Contingers. 1. Why are they here again? Two weirdos stealing what is inside the offering box. Ah, that's right. We took everything. What are you gonna do with it? Are you going to distribute amongst the poor like the heroes of justice you claim to be? What a foolish question. Huh? There's only one thing for us to do with the contents of the offering box. Our beloved Kentai MX Mark T0 was mercilessly destroyed in battle by a group of villains standing in the way of justice. I believe that is a reference to the fact that they are a tactical boss fight thing. Again, I'll show what I mean later when we're done with this. We built a successor, and it shall be known as Continger Mark FX Mark 1. Destroyed by a group of villains. Successor? Huh. So I guess that's canon. Ha! Enough of your nonsensical rambling. We've already used the contents of the offering box to fund our new machine, including the 100 million in fake money. The regular belt of life is endlessly rotated. To a brighter tomorrow. Whatever. All you did was use stolen money for your own self-interest. Nuh-uh. This was to make our dreams come true. I think that's the definition of your own self-interest, though. So, you spent all of it, did you? Our? That box also contained our dreams. Problem Star 68's dreams. Money my associates saved by putting off their hobbies and doing hard manual labor. And you spent it on yourselves. Unforgivable. You'll rue the day you crossed us. Ah, that's the spirit that challenge us with all you have. Let's finish this Contingers too. And boom goes the mech. Indeed. I see we still need to iron out the kinks. Let's adjust the performance and output next time, Red. Seriously, are the rest of you even trying? I feel like I'm the only one giving it an honest effort. Hey, Red, my ship's about to go over 12 hours. You gotta pay me double time or what? We already spent our entire budget on the Mark 1. I suppose that leaves us with little option. We're cheap for now. But know that you haven't seen the last of us. Yes, we have. Our righteous battle will never end. It has. We've never seen you guys again. Never ending conveyor belt leads straight to justice. Infinite Sushi Squad, Contingers, exit! So, does this mean our money is gone forever? It's okay, we can always make more. I have a feeling this is how it would turn out. Can I go home already? Yeah. That's how New Year's commotion came to an end. But we're still not done. New Year's Wishes, Part 1. Things finally began to calm down after the commotion on New Year's Day. Our top story of the day, scandal at the Daichi Cheetah event, and the shocking truth behind Kurokami King's involvement. To learn the truth, I have with me one of the members of the Gehenna's prefect team that has been working overnight to solve New Year's chaos. Could you describe in detail what you know about this incident? Huh? Are you trying to interview me? All I want to do is go home and get some sleep. Poor Yori. It wasn't before long that the Kurakami gang's criminal activity was exposed by the Chrono School of Journalism. The Kurakami gang's boss and most of their forces were captured thanks to the Prefect team. It'll be hard for them to ever make a comeback. Oh no, things are mostly back to normal. No, it can't end like this. You said it. We're supposed to just forget about that offering box scam, move on. I'm just going to use that money to buy myself a new helmet. Is that too much to ask for? You've got to be kidding me. This isn't what I signed up for. Sorry, I'll lend a hand. Fine, so be it. I'm really not going to be paid after all. I mean, the Prefect team did arrest your boss. Yeah, I don't know what I expected. This kind of thing happens all the time when you make your living taking up part-time jobs. It does? Besides, I'm not the only one left a little disappointed. It's over. It's all over. I'm exhausted. We waste our New Year's like this. Well, are you still beating yourself up over that, Aru? Siggy? What's done is done. Maybe it's just me, but I had fun. I don't think it was a waste. We had a bunch of good memories. Talking about a fun night. But our wishes... Speaking of which, you never got to make yours, did you, Mitsuki? Guess not. Why not do it now? Offering box is right there. I have an idea. Why don't we make it together? Here, I have enough play money to go around. Huh? Are you sure to work with this? I'm sure it'll be fine. Here, Sensei, take some too. Let's all make a New Year's wish. Oh, but different from the first one you made. New wish, new year, new you. Okay? Well, okay. That sounds good. I'm in. Okay, here goes nothing. And done. That was quick. You always need the event shots. You're not first, you're not a sensei. I don't recall reading that rule anywhere in the shrine. By the way, Sensei, what was your wish? Oh right, I never shared. Aru, welcome true if you share with everyone. You don't want that to happen, do you? I suppose not. We've been on our feet this entire time. Is anyone else feeling... Sorry, that was my stomach. I haven't eaten since yesterday. You're right. We're all pretty hungry, huh? Sensei, why don't you be a dear and treat us all to breakfast? A wonderful idea. I concur. Sure, if Sensei's good with it. Can I tag along too? It does make up for missing paycheck, but if Sensei's buying, I'm in. I don't have much of a choice in this, do I? Well, Toshiba Seki. You wouldn't turn us down, would you? I say we all earned it after last night. Yeah, let's go. Okay, but where? I have a suggestion. Ramen is always best with Aru. I did joke. Toshiba Seki. And that's how New Year began in Kavados. And that is New Year's Rhapsody number 68. Honestly, compared to what we went through, compared to what we went through for Cathedral's Merry Christmas and the Prefect Team Summer, I actually kind of prefer this one over those three. I will admit, this one is my favorite favorite that I've done on stream. I do have another favorite. Which ironically has not yet been immortalized. What will be? We'll see when we find out. But I do want to actually get back to the thing. Total Assault. Basically, yeah. Basically the boss thing. What was the boss for this? Can we not see? No, we can't see. We can't see. Oh, hey, we can't see any hackers. Okay. Yeah, basically, oh. Right. Yeah, basically, boss. Yeah, basically just raid bosses, that stuff. That's what the Contagier's mech is. But with that said and done, next Tuesday, we're finally going back to chapter to 3.1. So next week, boot camp, here we come.